It can't be. It's that time already?
You bet it's that time. It's signing day.
Oh, Neely Grantham, TRA softball superstar. I knew you always gonna have a signing day. But.
Yep, it's class of 2025. It's time for us to secure our college futures.
I guess it's y'all time to shine, but it's y'all time to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, and we're already on the class of 2025.
Everybody, attention please. Attention please. All right. These are my favorite days as a coach, the days when people get signed to continue on and go on to college. And today we have Emily Bey, who it feels like she's been running for me for about 20 years, but it's only been 4. Sometimes it's almost like I feel like I'm like the third dad in her life, because she comes to my room, she eats all my snacks, you know, gets on to me if I'm not eating right, so on and so forth. But she's worked really hard over the last 4 years and overcome an injury, and we weren't even quite sure if she was going to be able to compete this year. And here she sits today, signing her college scholarship on to Austin Peay State, and run cross country and track for them. As you can see by the number of medals up here, is a very accomplished high school athlete, currently holding, is it 4 school records in various events. She is our all-time leading scorer in decathlon, and she is the only female in Munford High School history who has medaled in the decathlon at the state championship meet. We're super proud of her, and well, we're going to miss her next year. It's going to be a big hole to fill for all you young kids, and hopefully you understand, if you put the work in, that you might be sitting up at this table one day yourself. Everybody, big hand for Emily. Let's go. Emily's got a few words.
I just want to start off first of all by thanking God, because it's been a really long journey since my surgery, and He's really just laid it out and blessed this path. And without Him, I would be nothing. I would like to thank my coaches, Coach Walters, Coach Bruce, and Coach Turner. They help me every single day with everything, getting my form right and being there for hours. And I would like to thank my parents for all the support, and a special thanks to my mom, driving every single meet. The rain, the sunshine, everything. Just the immense support is overwhelming. And my teammates, who they pick me up after everything. I miss a lot. Thank y'all.
Okay. It's Thomas Sells Jr. here with another sign today. Miss Emily, get ready to head off to the next level.
Yes, sir.
How does that feel? Austin Peay State University for cross country and track?
Yes, sir.
How does that feel?
I feel overwhelmed with emotions, especially since I had that 5-month setback with surgery. I'm incredibly excited to compete at the next level, and I feel like competing with people who are incredible, and it'll just make me even better.
Here's the odd thing about your journey. If I talked to you 4 years ago, it looked like it was etched in stone that you were going to the next level. You're a freshman competing at the state level of decathlon. You set a record for Lady Cougar athlete, most points ever. You medal, and it's just trending upwards. But then I ran into you a few months ago, and you were on crutches. Talk about that high, and talk about that low.
Yeah, so the high was definitely my freshman and sophomore year. I felt like it was just like PR after PR, and records being broken, and state meets, and all of that. In junior year, I hurt my knee through volleyball and cross country, and I didn't know what was going to be next, and if I could compete the next 4 years. And so that was that low. But thankfully I had my teammates and my coaches who held me up and had that faith when I almost couldn't. And as I've come back, it's been difficult, but it's been good and great. Had time to have that rest.
I talked to your mom. She said you had a strong faith, but it seemed like it got refortified when you went through this tribulation. Talk about how you lean on God and how you didn't give up on yourself, and you're standing here today.
Yeah, so that was definitely a big test in my faith in Him, and I'm very faith-based, and that's the center of what I believe in and how I live my day-to-day life. And I mean, track and running is like my passion, and it's my love, and it's almost what I would define myself as before. And so getting that setback helped me see others differently and appreciate them before myself, and then realize like who I really am, and that when running it might not always be forever.
Yeah. God give us tools so we can glorify Him and do His will. So you start to understand that difference.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm up here hyping you up as a superstar, multi-athlete of the year candidate, all these things. And you told me I might not be athlete of the year this year, and you had a point at your knee, but I felt that humbleness come through you. So what's the major life lesson you learned that you persevered and now you're back? What's the major life lesson that you learned?
Yeah, definitely just being humble and not taking anything for granted. I feel like I was just running through and going day to day and living my best life, but it's not that. Like, I felt like I've been living an even better life. I've gotten closer with different people and learned so much about myself.
God has blessed you with a lot. You're very smart, beautiful, you're athletic. Wow. And you got a great work ethic from what I heard. You did 17 out of the 19 disciplines of track.
Why? Coach Walters puts me in everything.
See, you made it sound like it was just up to you, so I knew it was Coach.
No,
Okay.
he calls me a little Swiss Army knife. He can do anything. He's like, hey, I need points in the shot put. Go throw shot put. We get third. We get some points and we win over all us girls. It's great.
It's still time to do discus, and what's the other one you have done?
I don't even know.
If you look at the sheet,
Yeah.
it's still time before your senior year is over with. But do you think you got one more trip in Murfreesboro?
Yes, sir.
How you gonna get there this year?
Definitely through the 4x4. I'm thinking the 4x4, maybe some 300 hurdles. We might start training those again. Maybe the 800. We'll see.
Okay. And then you go a little bit over to the other side of the state, to Austin Peay. Why you chose Austin Peay?
Yeah, their track program is incredible. I wanted to stay in state tuition-wise, and I connected right away with the coach and how he coaches. The girls were great. Great facilities.
So my last question for you, there's a room full of folks in there that you can give credit to. You mentioned them. And it's a big support system that you have at home. But from my reporter instinct, the foundational piece is your mom, Miss Payne. Talk about how she's driven you and helped you. She's right by your side during the highs and those lows.
Yeah, she's been with me through everything. When I think of like the one person who's been through every single thing with me, it's her. She's been every single track meet, does not matter how far. It's been 10, 12 hours sometimes, and she's there. It's raining, she's got umbrella and raincoat. It's always her. And when I had that surgery and I felt like, I said, Mom, I don't think I can run the next 4 years. I won't be able to do it. And she said, your love will come back. You'll be good. And she held me up like when I started falling down.
Wow, I know it means the world not only to you but to her. And she shares in this day with you as the rest of everybody else does. We're proud of you, Miss Emily, for fulfilling your destiny and heading to the next level. Congratulations.